In this video, we're going to look at reverse percentage. Reverse percentage is when you have the final amount after a percentage increase or decrease, but you don't know what the original amount was. So let's have a look at an example. A jacket costs £102 after a discount of 25%. What is the original price of the jacket? So normally, if you had the original amount and you wanted to work out the new amount after the discount, you would times by the multiplier. Now, because we are going the other way, we need to do the opposite, which is dividing by the multiplier. So let's have a look at specific numbers in the question. So I don't know what the original amount is, so I'm going to leave this box blank for now. Now, if I was going in the regular way, I'll have to times by the multiplier. Now the multiplier here, okay, we need to calculate first. So because it's a discount of 25%, we need to take it away from 100, because we're not going to pay full price, okay, we're not going to pay 100% of the price, we're only going to pay 75%, because the discount is 25%, okay, and that is 0.75 as a decimal, and we can work out the decimal by dividing 75 by 100. So that will be times 0.75, and we would get £102. Okay, now because we're going the other way, we need to divide instead of multiplying, and that gives us 136. So that means that the original price of the jacket was £136. Let's have a look at another one. Christopher's monthly salary after a 5% pay rise is £1,312.50. What was his original salary? So we don't know what the original salary was. This is what we're trying to work out. Okay, normally, okay, we have to times by the multiplier, so it would be 100 plus 5 because it's a pay rise, okay, so that is 105%, which is 1.05 as a decimal, 1.05 as a decimal, and that gives us £1,312.50. Now we're going backwards, so we need to divide by 1.05, and this is how we get the answer, which is £1,250. In another example, a brand of cereal offers boxes of two sizes. The big box weighs 450 grams and is 20% bigger than the small box. Okay, so you have 450 and there's 20% bigger than the small box. What is the weight of the small box? So because it's the big box, okay, so that means it's 20% more than the small one. Okay, so it's 120%, which is 1.2 as a decimal. Okay, so normally you would times it by 1.2 to get 450, but this time we need to divide it by 1.2 and we get the weight of the smaller box, which is 375 grams. And another example, the value of a car drops by 25% 1 year after it was purchased. The new value is £7,875. What was the price of the car when it was bought? So again, let's work out the multiplier. Now the value of the car drops, okay, so it's no longer 100%, it's 25% less, which is 75%, and that is 0.75 as a decimal, so this is the multiplier. Okay, now the value of the car is now 7,875 £875. If you want to work out the original value, we need to now divide by 0.75, which is 10,500.